Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday on this lovely, sunny, and not so warm, summery day. A little cool out there, so we should, in honor of the International Day of Yoga coming up, which coincides with the summer solstice, the most sunlight we'll have all year, the longest day of the year, we should do some nice, warming sun salutations. So, we're going to do plenty of those today and some other fun and exciting things. So let's get to it. To the mat. Starting standing. Alright, we're just going to inhale. Breathe the arms up. Exhale. Press them back down. Now we're going to add a little heel raise as we inhale. Nice and controlled. Lowering back down as we exhale. Let's get one more. Alright, then we're going to do some heel walking up and down the mat. So for at the top of our mat, we're just going to lift our toes and just walk on the heels. Standing up tall. And maybe you have kind of a wide stance. Keep your feet about hip width apart. Don't trip over anything. This will help lengthen down through the back of the legs, the calves, but also activate the front side of the legs, our shin muscles, tibialis, anterior, perineals. When we get back to the top, we'll stop. And we'll stretch it out. So I like to just take that toe, let it curl right under so we're totally lengthening this, our leg. Our ankle is extended, lifting up. Our knee is extended, nice and straight. We get a nice big stretch, especially down through the lower leg and the ankle. It's a good thing to do. Take the other side. So just activated all those muscles. I'm going to stretch them out. Muscles that probably don't get enough attention. It really helps if you're able to curl that toe under. You'll notice the difference. Yep. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're just going to squat. Lift a knee. Squat down. Lift a knee nice and slow. Get your balance. That's the most important thing. Keep the head and chest up and open. I'll tell people if you start to look down, that's where you're going to go. Put your head down, you're going to end up down on the floor. do one more to each side. And bring it back to center. And we're going to continue our squatting, just a little hip press back. And let's lengthen that right side. And then lengthen the left. Alternating sides. Let's get two more to each side. And then bring it back off the center. And let's do some nice big arm circles over here, going forward. And going back. And then we gotta finish out with the Michael Phelps. Or at least that's what I like to call it. Alright, check it out. Let's take the right arm across the chest, pressing that right shoulder back and shoulder blade back. We don't want to take it with us. Keep it plugged in. Want that arm to get the stretch. And a more effective stretch to the back of the shoulder if we keep that shoulder and shoulder blade plugged in. So keep it plugged in. Keep it pulled back. Release and switch. I don't know what all these yawns are about, but apparently I got a lot of them today. It's just one of those days. And release. Then we're going to take the right arm up as if you're giving yourself a pat on the back. Stay up tall. Our tendency here is to want to jut the ribs forward and arch the back because we're really trying to get into that. Get our arm back and pull on the arm. Lengthen the tailbone down. You'll feel the abdominals engage. Staying up tall. That's what's important. You even feel your core working. You'll be like, hey, whoa. You know, this could happen if this was going to do this. Yes, it does. Keeping that position, we're just going to start to dip to our left, start to hinge to our left a little bit, just to open up our right side a little bit more. Bring it back to center and release. And the left arm up. Lengthen the tailbone down. Make sure you're up nice and tall. We're not really arching excessively through the low back or through the upper back. And then let's open up the left side a little bit. Breathe back to center. And release. Give it all a little shake out. All right, let's head to the front of our mat, top of our mat, if you're not already there. Let's inhale those arms up. On the exhale, nice hinge to flat back or half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Remember, we want to try to resist the urge to let our hips swing back. Let those hamstrings engage, abdomen engage, lengthening from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Quadriceps engaged as well. Inhale, reverse, dive back up. And exhale, come all the way down. And whatever is comfortably all the way down for you. For me right now, it's going to involve a little bit of a knee bend because I want to maintain the alignment in my spine. And I can't do that with straight knees right now. Maybe you can't either, then it's okay. Inhale, bring it right back up. And exhale, taking it right back down. So the little upper back up. I don't want that. Let's step it back to a plank. And on an exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. You can slip your feet under. Hands underneath the shoulders. Elbows tight to the side, pulling right back. Inhale. Lift and lengthen to our baby cobra. And release back down. Inhale. And on the exhale, press yourself right back up to plank. Or get yourself there however you need to. Inhale here. And on the exhale, press back to down dog. Let's exhale back to plank. Inhale here. Drop down to chaturanga or knees down on the exhale or all the way down to the floor. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhaling here. Exhale back to plank, and we're going to continue that little series. Moving with the breath. Trying to get a little more out of each pose. Out of each down dog, each up dog, each time we're there. One more time. Hold your down dog this time once you're there. We'll do a couple torso and thigh touches. Inhaling, bring them together. Exhale, extending those knees with the breath. And hold the down dog. Bend the left knee, press down through that right heel. Bend the right, press the left. Bend the left, press the right again. And one more time with the left. And press both. Nice full expression of our down dog. Shift it back to plank. Now, arms probably getting a little tired. Just warming them up, building our strength. Press back to down dog again. And from here, we're going to do a little spider lunge vinyasa, as I like to call it. So we're going to inhale, right foot up. On the exhale, step it outside the right hand. If you cannot reach it to the right hand, bring it out to the side, but wherever you can bring it, we want to keep that foot and that heel down and flat. So wherever you can be in that position. We exhale. Now we're going to inhale, bring that right arm up. And on the exhale, bring it right back down. Find length here on the inhale. And on the exhale, right foot goes back. We do the other side. Inhale, left one. Exhale, step it outside the left hand. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bring back down. Find length here on the inhale. And on the exhale, step it on back. And we're going to keep doing that, moving with the breath at your own perfect pace. Let's get one more time on each side. Down dog. Then let's look up on an inhale. And then on the exhale, let's walk our feet to our hands, to our forward fold. And from here, we're going to roll it up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. All right. We adjust ourselves and let's do some Surya Namaskar A, or Sun Salutation A. I will guide you through the first round, and then you will continue moving through the rounds after that with the breath. Don't worry about being perfect. You're not trying to keep up with me. We're not pacing. We're not in an event. We're just moving through the poses, trying to get the most experience, our own experience out of them as we can, and understanding where our body is in them and what it's doing and what it's feeling and giving it what it needs. So that's essentially the whole practice is finding those things. But I'll say that right now, especially as we get into these. So, all right, here we go. Inhale the arms up, lengthening the tailbone down. Exhale, dive down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, releasing down to plank. Inhale here. And on the exhale, drop down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look up on the inhale. And on the exhale, walk, step, or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. And on the inhale, reverse dive back up. And exhale, arms to the side. So that's one. We're just going to keep going with that with the breath. 2 more rounds. Last round right here. All right, then let's do a little balance interlude, because why not? It just helps us ground ourselves and see where we are a little bit better. So we'll take tree pose. We'll do a little series to get into that. So let's inhale, bring the arms up, sit the hips back to chair. Inhale here. And on the exhale, we're going to come up, bring the left foot up, place it above or below the knee. And we'll come into our tree. Nice and tall. Tailbone lengthened down, hips level, pelvis locked into place. Our glutes, our hip muscles are opening the hip, opening the front of the hip, the groins, by bringing that knee back as best we can. We're up nice and tall. Release the hands, release the foot. Let's inhale, arms up, sitting back to chair. And on the exhale, coming up. And now the right foot above or below the knee. Lengthen tailbone down. Lock it into place. Opening that hip and up tall. Release the hands, release the foot, back down to standing. Now, maybe you're still at the front of your mat, not back to the front of the mat. We're going to go through a few rounds of Surya Namaskar A, or excuse me, B, Sun Salutation B. And as before, I will guide you through the first round, and then you do the remaining rounds. Just keep moving with the breath. Move with the breath. Keep it steady, even, and stay relaxed. All right, here we go. Inhale the arms up, sit the hips back a little bit. Exhale, release down to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down to plank. Inhale and settle in here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, step it between the hands. Left heel goes down as we inhale, bring it up to warrior one. And on the exhale, release back down to plank. Inhaling here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And on the left side, inhale that left foot up. And exhale, step it between the hands. Right heel goes down as we inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, release down, back to plank. Inhaling here. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Look up on the inhale. And on the exhale, walk, step, or jump. Feet to hands to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release, back down to forward fold. Inhale, nice hinge back up. Exhale, arms to the sides. All right, so that's one round. Let's do a few more. Keep going with the breath. Let's get in 2 more rounds. Last time, right here. Keep it even. Stay with the breath. Don't get ahead of the breath. But also, as your heart rate starts to increase, don't increase the breath or the pace either. Maintain steadiness and control. Alright, let's revisit our tree pose. We'll calm our mind a little bit, see yourselves a little bit here. Just inhale, arms up, sitting the hips back. And on the exhale, come up nice and tall. Left foot above or below the knee. Pelvis level and locked into place. Hip opening. Excuse me. Release the hands. Release the foot. And back down. Alright, let's take it to the other side. Arms up, sitting the hips back. And on that next exhale, come up nice and tall. Right foot above or below the knee. Ooh. Let my attention go elsewhere. Stay focused. Release the hands. Release the foot. Bring it back down. No. Alright, let's, if you're at the top of your mat, we'll step the right foot out. We're in a wide stance. We're going to turn our toes in. Internally rotate at the hips as best we can. Come up nice and tall. Inhale. Lengthen the arms up. And on the exhale, nice hinge down. Just my feet a little bit. Let's take a walk over to the right foot. And over to the left. Back to the right. And one more time to the left. Back to center. Give the knees a little bend and bring yourself back up. Maybe we'll adjust our stance a little bit. Turn the right foot out. Left foot stays in. Square up the hips. I need to walk my left foot in a little bit more for this one. Grab hold of the elbows. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. And on the exhale, maintain that length as we lead with the chest and hinge forward. Keep that back nice and flat. Bringing it back up. Release the arms. Switch the feet. Square it up to the other side. Grab the elbows. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, lead with the chest. Nice hinge forward. And keep that left hip hugged in. We have a tendency to want to wing out to the side if our body doesn't exactly know how to flex at the hip. We're sending that left hip crease back. Level, squared up. Bring it back up. Now, let's sink down, all the way down. And let's just start with the left shin. Switch perspectives. Left shin in front of the right one. It should be about parallel, so we're not tucking our feet into our body. Our knees are slightly less than a 90-degree bend. Exhale, lengthen yourself up. Excuse me, inhale, lengthen yourself up. And then on the exhale, we're just going to come forward, send the hips back. So to feel maybe a little stretch in the glutes and the outer hip. Walk it back up. Switch your shins. Up tall again. And on the exhale, coming forward. Walk it back up. I'm going to extend the legs out. I know I want my strap for this one. Get that in position. Take those, grab underneath your thighs, grab the hamstrings, and roll them inward. We want our thighs rolled in towards each other. Our quads are active. Toes up towards the ceiling. Up nice and tall. Inhale, bring the arms up, lengthen the spine. And exhale, hinge from the hips forward. Because I know I don't hinge very well that way. I have my strap so I can maintain alignment and length in my spine. I feel a lot happening in my quads. There's activation. My abdomen is activated. That's what we want to have happening here right now. If you don't have a strap, you can grab onto your shins, your knees. If you can really reach your toes and maintain alignment, you can do that. You can certainly do that. I can't do that right now. Get much more out of this pose if I have a strap with me. And release. Check out. Let's do it one more time. Inhaling up. Exhale, that hinge forward. And release. Set that aside, and we're going to roll it all the way back. Some shoulders again. All right, let's bring the knees up. Hands on the knees. And we're going to do our little variation of dying bug. So we're not going to move opposite sides. We're going to move same sides. So as we lengthen one side, hand and knee on the opposite side will press into each other. So you want to inhale, lengthen the right arm, right leg. Exhale, bring it back together. Inhale, left, right hand and knee are pressing. Exhale, back together. Only straighten and lengthen the arm and the leg as much as you can, maintaining spinal alignment in the process. So if that's not all the way to the floor, it certainly doesn't have to be. And that's perfectly fine. Alignment, if we haven't learned it already this far, is of the utmost importance. One more time on each side. And release back down. Move our arms out into T. We're going to place our left foot, keeping the ankle flexed, on the right thigh. So kind of think the toes on your left foot are right lined up with the top of that right knee. We're going to inhale, swing down to the right, and exhale, back up to center with the breath. Inhale down. Exhale back up, doing our best to keep our shoulders in contact with the floor. One more time on this side. And we'll do a little glute stretch. Keep that left ankle flexed still. Grab under the right knee. Pull it in towards you. Head and shoulders. Maintain contact with the floor. Release. And then let's switch. Right ankle nice and flexed. That foot on the left thigh. Arms out in a T. Inhaling. Dipping down to the left. Exhale. Right back up to center. Right on the worst spot on the floor, of course. There we go. One more time. And now let's do our glute stretch on this side. Grab under that left knee, pull it in towards you. Release. Lengthen those legs out. Bring the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers. Nice big deep inhale. Yeah, there you go. Oh, your tension. Flex all your muscles. Make a face. Make a face. Hold it. Hold everything. Exhale and release. Let it all go. Your arms to your sides. Lengthen the back of the neck. And take Shavasana. Then if you'd like, you can roll it over to the right or left side to the fetal pose. And let's press ourselves back up to seated. Up nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen the arms up. And exhale to the heart center. Namaste. There. Hope you feel a little more tension released and relaxed. We're getting all a little more enlivened. You may now go and enjoy the rest of your day. And once again, thanks for tuning in. Good job today, and we'll see you Wednesday.